I'm gonna murder you.
Don't murder me. I'm gonna murder you.
I'm gonna murder everyone,
especially hookers. I feel clean.
Yes, so do I.
I need a shower desperately right now. We just watched Henry: Portrait of a Serial Killer. Henry's Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
You can definitely see its cult status.
Yeah,
like you can definitely see why it's definitely a cult film because it's very indie, very quirky.
Yeah, it's quirky. We'll say it's quirky. It's not one of those movies where you watch it and say, I really enjoyed myself. Yeah. I really enjoyed watching this because it's not made for that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out whether I like it or not. I appreciate what it's doing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I liked it for what it is, but it's not by any means a film that I enjoy.
No, I will never watch this again.
No.
No. I don't think it's one of those you have to watch again.
No.
But very, very gritty, like you said. Just the whole mood of the movie is, dark, obviously.
Yeah.
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 I do feel kind of gross.
Yeah, it's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's a portrait of a serial killer. It's not a portrait of the police going after the serial killer.
No, yeah, I think that's what's unique about it. Cause
there's no. You don't get that perspective of it at all. Yeah, the only thing I can compare it to, I guess, would be Dexter, because it's from all his point of view. Yeah,
but it's Dexter's.
Yeah, no, I actually there were moments where I was kind of reminded of Dexter.
Yeah,
a little bit.
But I don't think this movie plays up sympathy at all. For Henry, I don't think you're supposed to sympathize with him whatsoever. So there are really no protagonists. I guess the girl. I guess she would be it, but I didn't like her either because she just left her kid.
Yeah,
moved to the city.
Well, and even at the end, she was gonna leave. Go to California.
Again, yeah. But I guess it's the point. It's kind of like that I don't know, that lifestyle or that decisions that you make in life can kind of lead you down these really dark roads. Yeah. So again, I appreciate what the film was doing. I just feel gross.
Yeah.
Which I think is what it was intended to do. I really do. I think that's that they wanted to make. They said, "Hey, this is the best movie ever." But
sorry,
I don't have much. I don't know what to say about it. What's the actor's name?
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker. Okay. Yeah. He does a pretty good job.
Yeah.
In this movie. He always does a pretty good job with creepy.
Yeah, he's
characters.
He's a good actor. I like him.
But I like him a lot too. The other people, I don't think.
I don't think they've maybe had
done anything else after
a small role here or there, but I doubt they've done anything major.
And I didn't look up the director at all. McNaugh, something like that.
I didn't pay attention. I
didn't see if he did anything else. So we're very well informed video today, as always.
I can't stop yawning. I don't know why.
It's
sorry.
Day 6. We'll do
that. I'm gonna be in a perpetual yawn on day 3.
I'm gonna be a madman by the end of this. I watch someone that does the audio. It's like a black bar.
Do we want to do
favorite scene? Yeah.
I'm gonna change my qualifier. It's not going to be favorite. I'm going to change it to most effective scene.
Okay. For a movie like this, yes.
Because I feel like calling it my favorite scene makes me sound like a psychopath. But it's the camcorder scene. Where they're not where they're watching it. Well, we find out they're watching it, but essentially it's the perspective from the camcorder where then it falls on the ground, and it's that whole scene. I remember thinking, because the whole time we were kind of chuckling and
It's hard to laugh at that.
Yeah, and it was like that moment, like we were both just kind of like silent.
Yeah,
but and then after that, like I think I remember you like made a comment like a couple of scenes later, and I remember thinking like. Don't joke anymore. Yeah, I didn't say it, but I remember thinking, I was like, okay, this movie took a totally different turn now. No more laughing. This is some hardcore serious shit we just got into. So I remember like that scene just really kind of solidified the movie for me in its tone completely. I mean, you can sum up everything in that.
I think it's because they use the camcorder. Absolutely. I mean, that scene would have been dark regardless.
Yeah, but
of how they shot it. But the camcorder.
I think it's specifically when he lays it on the ground at that moment. It's just kind of like, okay, this is
this is getting kind of nasty.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of elements to really kind of be disgusted at. And
absolutely.
Rape and a triple murder. Just disgusting, really gross, and the graininess of the camcorder. I mean, the movie was grainy anyway, but the graininess and greediness of the camcorder scene. That's a tool that many directors have used.
Absolutely,
seeing something through the camera's lens. It's a lens through a lens type thing. But really disturbed. That's probably the most effective. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's probably the most effective scene in the whole movie because a lot of it is. I mean, we're joking a lot. Because it's really really corny.
It has its little quirks and where it's. Yeah. I think they're self-aware quirks. They know the kind of humor and stuff that they're.
I'm not sure they're
inserting. All. Not all, but I mean, I think a lot of the stuff is. I think they're probably aware of the silliness of a little bit of it.
Yeah,
and I think that helps set up and set that scene apart where it's.
I think the movie would have been unbearable. Otherwise,
oh yeah,
there's no way I would get through it. There's no way I would watch a movie that's just that camcorder scene the whole time. Like a snuff film. But yeah, I agree with you on that. That's probably the most effective scene in the movie. In the end, too, even though you could sort of see it coming, the very end, drops the bloody suitcase off on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Kind of drives home the point that this guy doesn't give a shit.
No,
this guy has no emotions, no connections to anything, and he is going to do what he did in that. He's going to do what he said in that one scene to Otis, where it's me against the world. There's really there's nothing. It's me.
Yeah, I have to keep moving.
He's looking out for himself. Yeah. So I would put that as the second most effective scene for me personally. Let's watch something a little lighter.
Okay.
We're going to watch Severance.
I don't know if that's later or not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. It's a horror comedy. It's a spoofy slasher movie.
Okay.
In fact, it's
Freak Out?
Not that crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, not that kind of out there.
Okay.
And more like Tucker and Dale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So actually, it's very similar to Tucker and Dale in a lot of ways. It takes place in the woods. It's about this, serial killing, hillbilly-esque type of thing, picking off people one by one, and it's funny to watch. So check that out. That is available on Amazon and a couple other services. It's not streaming on Netflix.
No.
So as far as I can tell, who knows? Netflix has kind of like changed everything up, so I have no idea what's on there anymore. So check us out again tomorrow for day 7.
Day 7.
One whole week. Man.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to bed now. Actually, I'm going to take a shower.
I'm going to watch.
Bye?
Another movie.
I'm done.